Hey there! Today we're previewing the Louis Vuitton Men's Spring-Summer 2025 collection. This collection was just shown on the runway last week, but we're already going to be previewing what will be coming to stores in January, including a few bags from the women's line that will now be launched as part of the men's collection, including a new version of the Neverfull. We also have some preliminary prices for these pieces, so I'm going to be sharing all that information with you in today's video. Now let's get right into it. Hey there, this is Lula West Lux. Thank you so much for joining me in another video, or if you're new here, welcome. On my channel, I like to share advice you can actually use to make smarter luxury shopping decisions. Plus, I like to preview new releases at my favorite brand, Louis Vuitton, and in today's video, we are doing both of those things. If you like that sort of content, make sure you click that subscribe button. Now, let's kick things off with a brand new material. It's the Monogram Leather. I'm sure if you're a fan of Louis Vuitton, you are familiar with their monogram canvas. We've all seen this. This is known as their quote-unquote entry-level material, the monogram canvas. Louis Vuitton has reinterpreted their own monogram canvas, and they are going to be releasing it in a monogram leather. So it looks exactly like this, but instead of being a coated canvas, it is a calfskin leather. So the prices are going to be a lot higher than what you would typically see for a monogram canvas bag. Please keep that in mind. Let's start off with these bags. I will be sharing with you the bags that will be making their ways into stores, and the prices I have for these bags are all in euro. I don't have any other currency at this time. And all of the prices I have are preliminary. They are all subject to change. So these are not final prices. We could see these prices go up or down a little bit by the time they're released in January, but this is around the price point we can expect to see these bags. So please do keep that in mind. Let's start out by looking at all the bags coming in the new monogram leather. Let's start out with some of the most popular designs from the men's line. We have the Keepall 25 and the larger Keepall 50. The Keepall 25 should be priced around 2,800 euro, and the larger Keepall 50 should be priced around 4,300 euro. I don't know what these bags have for the lining. I'm not sure if it's maybe a lambskin leather lining or if it's the traditional microfiber lining. The material for the lining has a lot of impact on these prices. I'm really interested to see what that material is. I don't have that information confirmed at this time. Also in monogram leather, we are getting the Steamer 30. This was seen in the runway on look 23. This is very expensive. It's priced around 8,000 euro. Also on the runway, we saw the Shopper Tote MM. This is the bag that's designed to look exactly like the Louis Vuitton shopping bag. There is one in the classic orange and blue that we'll look at later in this video. The one in monogram leather should be priced around 5,000 euro. We also have the traditional Christopher MM that we see in most collections. This should be priced around 4,300 euro. We also have the bag that I am most intrigued about. It's a new version of the classic Neverfull tote, which is why I had this bag here next to me earlier. You probably saw this on the runway. A lot of people talked about this and spotted it right away. So excited to see, is that a new version of the Neverfull? And I'm happy to report to you that yes, it is. The name of the new and improved Neverfull-esque bag is the Never Ever Full. We have the Neverfull. It's made out of leather. Looks just like this. I don't know what the dimensions of the bag are, but in the product photo, it has 4 LV logos going across the bottom and 4 LV logos vertically. So I assume it should be about the same size as the Neverfull Tote, which is the one I have here. It's a little bit different because the side straps are not there on the Neverfull. These side straps have been removed. I'm sorry, the technical actual name of these straps are escaping me right now, but the new tote doesn't have these side straps. It looks like it does come with a luggage tag and a metal tag that says Louis Vuitton soft leather goods. It looks like those 2 tags do come on the bag. The 2 things that most people complain about on the Neverfull the straps and the open top, have been updated. The straps from the photos, again, I'm just going on the photos here. The straps do look thicker. If you look at the stitching on the strap, it looks much wider on the Neverfull as compared to the straps on the regular canvas Neverfull. It's possible Louis Vuitton has also lengthened the straps, but I'm not sure about that. The second big change to the Neverfull is that it now has a zipper on top. So traditionally, the Neverfull is open on top. So they have added a zipper on to the Neverfull. So that's the good news about the bag. Unfortunately, this bag is currently being produced in leather as part of the soft leather goods collection. So the price tag is way jacked up. This should be priced around €4,000. That's a lot more expensive, roughly double the price of the current Neverfull in canvas. I'm going to jump ahead for a minute and preview a bag in another part of this collection. It's the colorful damier print. The Neverfull is coming in that damier print as well. And I want to mention that because that print is in canvas. So the Neverfull in the damier canvas print should be priced around €3,100. Either way you cut it, it's still a huge price increase over what the canvas Neverfull is currently priced at. So that is the Neverfull. Let's move on to some other bags coming out in the Monogram Leather. Another bag that we typically see in the women's collections being released now in the men's line is the Boulogne Hobo. Please excuse my American accent. That's the best I can pronounce Boulogne. That will be priced around €4,000. And again, that's way higher than what we see the Boulogne priced at in the women's collection. It's priced at $2,370. So that's roughly half the price of the new leather version in the men's collection. We're also getting a lot of bags in Monogram Leather that are re-releases of vintage styles. Louis Vuitton has been doing this a lot this year. I made a video a couple weeks ago, I'll link to it up here, about vintage styles that are being re-released later this year in the fall. So make sure you watch that video to catch up on all those bags. But even here in the seasonal men's collection, a ton of re-releases of vintage styles. Let's take a look at them now. We have the Montsouris Cargo Backpack. This should be priced at around €4,400. We saw this on the runway in look 36. Another vintage style that's being re-released is the Noe Cargo. This is the Noe bucket bag with a pocket on the front. This should be priced around €3,500. I want to take a quick break from talking about the bags to mention here where it says your name on the front of a lot of these bags. You will be able to customize it with your name Or I'm assuming whatever else you would like to write on the front of the bag. I don't know if it specifically has to be your name that's written there. I assume it's optional, but I'm not sure. And I have no idea whether or not it's an added fee to have the bag customized or not. So I just wanted to take a quick break to explain that in case you're curious about why some of these bags say your name on the front of them. Two other bags coming out are the Danube and the Amazon. These should be priced at €3,100 and €3,000 respectively. Another bag that will be released is the Squeeze Trunk. We saw this on the runway in look 29. This should be priced around €7,000. This is really expensive.
Pharrell calls it the Squeeze Trunk. You know why? Because you can squeeze it. It's kind of like a stress reliever.
Squishy.
Squishy, fun!
Squishy trunk.
Or like the accordion.
Some of these vintage styles will also be re-released as part of the permanent men's collection. And based on the prices, these look to me like they will be monogram canvas, not monogram leather. So these vintage designs being released in monogram canvas include, and I'm looking down at my notes, they include the Monstery Cargo Backpack. That should be priced around €2,900 in canvas. There's also the Neo Cargo in canvas at €2,300. The Danube MM priced at €1,900. And the Amazon priced at €1,800. Again, these should all be in canvas. There's also a design called the Nil, which is actually new to me. I'm not familiar with this bag, but it is apparently from the archive. The Nil should be priced around €2,000. We're also getting the re-release of a small leather good, and this is the Trocadero. We saw it on the runway in look 21. However, this is considered a small leather good, not a full-size bag. The Trocadero will be €1,300. I don't have the dimensions of this one because it's not the traditional larger Trocadero. It's a new SLG version of the Trocadero, but that should be coming in January. So vintage lovers, if you like any of these designs, go on the pre-loved market, start looking for them now before the prices go up. Typically, when we see vintage designs getting re-released, the prices on the pre-loved market tend to go up a little bit. So if you are interested in any of those bags I just mentioned, I would highly recommend start looking for those pre-loved now. Let's take a quick break from those crazy high price tags and look at one of the new canvases that's being released in this collection. We have a new colorful damier, and this is called the LVers Damier Ebene, and this is the classic damier ebene canvas, but some of the squares are in different colors, including red, yellow, blue, and green. Starting with the bags that we saw on the runway, we saw the Neo Bastille in the size GM. This was in look 79 on the runway. This should be priced at €2,600. We're also getting the Shopper Tote in the MM size. This was on look 58 in the runway show. This should be priced around €3,000. We have the Monstery Messenger PM. This should be priced around €2,150. Also in the runway show, we saw the Keep All Bandolier 50. This should be priced around €2,750. The Neverfull look 81. Oh my goodness, I still cannot get over that name. The Neverfull in multicolor lovers damier ebene is €3,100. At the Re-See event, some additional bags we saw included the Keep All 25. That should be around €2,150. Some small leather goods include the envelope pouch, around 1,300 euro, the pocket organizer at 390 euro, the slender wallet at 470 euro, and the Brazza wallet at 695 euro. For the travel pieces, we have the Horizon 55 at 3,400 euro and the Christopher backpack around 3,100 euro. We do also have a locker dop kit. We're also getting several bags in the Lovers Damier in denim. Let's take a look at the bags coming in Lovers Damier denim. We will be getting the Speedy in 3 different sizes. The Speedy 40, priced around 3,300 euro. The Speedy 25 at 2,700 euro. And a Nano Speedy at 2,200 euro. We're also getting the Cargo Messenger. That should be priced around 1,900 euro, as well as the Nano Steamer at 2,200 euro. For larger travel bags, we have the Keep All 50 at 3,400 euro. And we have 3 small leather goods, the pocket organizer at 530 euro, the multiple wallet at 580 euro, and the key pouch at 410 euro. This collection will also include another canvas print in collaboration with Afrique. From what I understand, they are an African arts collective, and so they've collaborated with Louis Vuitton. They've created this damier print in a blue and green colorway. Let's take a look at the bags coming. There's really not too many in this colorway, unfortunately, but the pieces will include a book messenger. We saw this on the runway in look 69. I thought this was so cool. It's a very small messenger and it's designed to look like a book. When it's in stores, it will come with a blue leather strap. This should be priced around 2,750 euro. We're also getting a Speedy Bandolier 40. That should be priced around 2,850 euro, as well as a Keep All Bandolier 50. We saw this on the runway in look 70. That price is the same, 2,850 euro. Small leather goods will include the Pochette Voyage at 970 euro, the multiple wallet at 490, the passport cover at 375, and the pocket organizer at 390 euro. Going back to the runway show, I want to take a quick minute to remind you of how the runway show started out. It was a series of full monochrome black looks, and the bags paired with those looks will be part of a new permanent collection at Louis Vuitton called LV Night, and it's a series of bags in black leather. It looks to me like it's a lambskin leather. It looks very similar to the carry-all cargo over on the women's collection. It's a lambskin leather, very soft, very supple. Now we're getting a few bags in the men's collection in what looks to be a very similar or the same leather. Let's take a look at those now. We're getting the Montsouris cargo backpack. We saw this in the runway in look 67. This should be priced around 3,800 euro. We're also getting the Vagabond hobo. This was in look 32. This should be priced around 3,300 euro. We also are getting the Nil, which is again that old look being re-released from the archive. This was in look 9. This should be priced at 2,900 euro. We're also getting a new version of the Keep All in this leather. We're getting the Keep All 25 cargo. That should be priced at 2,900 euro. This was in look 11 in the runway show. There's also a Keep All 50 cargo. That was in look 49. That's priced at 4,200 euro. Two other bags we're getting in this colorway include the Noe cargo priced at 3,000 euro and the cargo priced at 1,900 euro. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. If you are, make sure you give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. We've almost gotten through everything in this video. I'm going to show you the shopping tote and the shopping clutch next. And then after that, we will have all of the new colors and new sizes for the Speedy P9. But let's take a look at the shopping tote. We've seen this in previous collections. This is the tote bag that's designed to look like a Louis Vuitton shopping bag. We also have a new bag called the shopping clutch, which is designed to look like a Louis Vuitton box, that little orange box that your bags come in. Personally, I don't like these. I don't like the whole shopping bag as a purse look. I don't get it. It's not for me. If you like this, you do you. Let's take a look at the colors and prices for the shopping tote first. The shopping tote is coming in both blue and green. This should be priced around 3,700 euro. We're also getting this new little clutch called the shopper clutch. This will be coming in the color saffron, which looks just like the Louis Vuitton orange, as well as blue. These should be priced around 2,700 euro. We saw, again, a lot of other colors of the shopper clutch at the Reese event. However, I have not been able to confirm that all of these other colors will be made available in stores, only the blue and orange for sure. Finally, on to the Speedy P9. We're getting the Speedy P9 in 5 different colors this season, and I think these are by far the best colors we've seen for the Speedy P9 so far. So the 4 colors are a pink called Candy, an orange called Summer Peach, a yellow called Lemonade, and a green called Frozen Lime. I love the names just as much as I love the colors. We're also getting the Speedy P9 in a monochromatic black called Ultra Black. Let's take a look at all the sizes these bags will be coming in. The Speedy P9 in the size 25 will be coming in 2 different colors, Summer Peach and Lemonade. Those will be priced at 7,500 euro. The Speedy P9 30 size is new for this season. This will be coming in Ultra Black, Candy, and Frozen Lime. So that's the black, pink, and green colors. We will also be getting the 4 original Speedy colors from Spring Summer 24, yellow, green, red, and blue, in the new Speedy P9 30 size. So that is a really exciting addition. Those should be all priced at 8,000 euro. The Speedy P9 size 40 will be coming in all 5 colors. Those bags will all be priced at 9,000 euro. And finally, the largest size, the Speedy P9 50, is coming in 2 different colors, Ultra Black and Frozen Lime. Those are all the bags I have to share with you in today's video. There are more bags coming out in this collection. However, they are all the made-to-order, exotic, and hard-sided pieces. The most expensive one is the new Millionaire Speedy. That's in the size 25 in a monogram crocodile. All of the hardware is gold. Did I say the price? It's 800,000 euro. It's very expensive. I will not be covering those bags in this video. I think we've covered enough already. If you want me to cover the exotics, let me know in the comments below, and I can always do those in a separate video. In the meantime, I'll leave another video up here for you to watch next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.